Welcome to Part 18, the last video of the Builder series. In this video, we'll show you how to create a guided tour, a series of interactive steps displayed on screen in context to help users complete an online task. This video builds on the use case from previous videos in the series and references the safety application built earlier. In this video, we're going to help Luke Wilson, our safety department manager, with a training issue around his new safety application. As his organization grows globally, Luke finds it difficult to quickly and effectively get his new employees up to speed on his safety app. Fortunately, ServiceNow offers a no-code solution for that called Guided Tours. Guided Tours can be provided for the standard UI, custom UI pages, and service portal. Before we build a guided tour, let's take a look at how one works. Here, we're logged in as Beth Anglin. Beth is new to the service desk and doesn't remember how to resolve an issue, so she clicks the help icon. She then selects the incident resolution tour and follows along. In a few steps, she's resolved the issue. Now let's see how to build a guided tour for Luke to help employees open a safety issue from the service portal. To build a tour, we'll need either admin or guided tour admin role. We begin by navigating to Guided Tour Designer, Create Tour. We'll give our tour a name and select the tour type. Because our employees will open new safety issues from the service catalog on the service portal, we'll select that. Next, we select which portal employees will use. In this case, it's the service portal. For starting page, we select the service catalog landing page. We could limit the tour to employees with a specific role, but we'll make it available to everyone to encourage employees to submit safety issues. And then click Create Tour. When the Guided Tour Designer opens, we start by clicking Create Introduction. Our title is Report a Safety Issue. We provide a brief introduction and then click Save. Now we start creating the steps for the tour. To create a step, we drag the callout onto the screen element we want to point to. We can reposition the callout if needed to the left or right, but in this case, below works better. Next, we'll type a brief instruction. If you like, you can include HTML in the text. That's how we got the bold text here. In the Configure Callout section, we define which action takes the user to the next step. The system lists only those triggers that are available for the selected element. In this case, we'll select Trigger Next Step on click. This way, when the user clicks the link, the tour will advance. We then click Save to complete this step. Now we'll click the link to move to the next step, which is to click Can we help you? Just like before, we change the action to Trigger Next Step on click and click Save. Now we click the link to move to the next step. You can see how we're following the actual process in the product to create the tour. If needed, you can come back and edit or delete any step later. The next step is to click Report a Safety Issue. We'll add an instruction, trigger on click, save it, and click the link to go to the next step. Now the employee is ready to report the safety issue. The first step is to verify or change the name in the first field. Because the employee doesn't click anything, we'll leave the action as Trigger Next Step on Next button click. Save it, and move on to the next field. We'll repeat this for the location and size of the issue. One of our requirements is that the due date field is hidden when the issue size is small. So when we create the step for this field, we need to select the skippable checkbox to allow the tour to continue in cases where the field is not available. If we didn't select skippable, the employee would get an error message saying that the tour cannot continue because the due date field is not displayed. Next, we'll ask the user to provide some details about the issue. And just like before, we'll set the action to click the Next button for the tour to advance. At any time, you can change the order of the steps by dragging and dropping them. Here, we change the order of steps 1 and 2. The last step is to submit the issue. We'll ask the user to submit the issue, and that click will advance the tour. Now all we need is the conclusion. That's it. Our tour is done. You can preview your tour at any time. Let's check ours now to make sure it's okay. Intro. Browse by categories. Can we help you? Report a safety issue. Name. Location. Size. Details. Submit. And we're done. You can send other people a link to your tour so that they can review it and provide feedback. Up until now, our tour has been in the draft state. The last step is to publish it so that people can use it. Now, when we refresh the browser, the new tour appears in the list. That's it. Our tour is ready to go. Anyone can use it from the Service Catalog homepage. For more information, see our product documentation, knowledge base, or podcast, or ask a question in the ServiceNow community.